This one, check. Just 1 minute.
Coach, what do you say to the guys in there?
I was proud of their effort. I think, this has been a difficult year for us for a bunch of different reasons. And, they never found a time to fold on each other. All they did was figure out ways to compete. When you have as many injuries as we had throughout the season, we had guys going through personal things, and somehow, some way, we found a home court spot going into the playoffs. A lot of people can't say that they were able to accomplish that. So I give our guys a ton of credit for fighting through, adversity, doing it together, putting themselves in this position they're in tonight.
And one thing you can't say about this team is that they didn't go down fighting tonight. How much is that something you can be at peace with?
Yeah, they gave it everything they had. They understood the moment, the amount of minutes they were going to have to play. And they left it all out there. We just got beat by a team that had to play really well. And they had guys step up, make huge plays, make big shots for them. But I thought our guys did a heck of a job competing.
Hey, JB.
What's up?
You mentioned that it's been a tough year for a number of reasons. For you personally, especially with the effort the last couple games, these close games, is there a statement that you've made about your place with this franchise, and is it something that you'd like to continue to do?
Would I like to continue
as Cavs coach?
Yeah, I think we've continued to build this thing the right way. Every single year we've improved. Continue to get better, play in, playoffs, win around. Players have gotten better. Guys have had great years. This is definitely a place I want to be.
To that point, JB, obviously one of the things that's sort of been around the team, I guess maybe from the outside looking in, is Donovan's future going forward. What do you think the way you guys have gone through the year, winning around, obviously the fight you put up last couple of games without him shows about what you guys can do going forward, assuming he's still around?
We've got a good team. We've got good individual players. We've got high character players, that are concerned about winning. And, anytime you have that, you're going to give yourself an opportunity. I would love to see, what we look like when we're whole, for an entire season, and put pressure we can put on the league from that standpoint. But we've got a good basketball team of guys who want to win and guys who want to get better.
And to that point, obviously, you guys did compete extremely hard the past couple games while down a bunch of guys. How much of you thinks about what could have been if you were able to see what you would have had if you'd had all these guys available over the past couple of days?
Yeah, obviously, you would love to be that way, and the teams that typically are healthy are the teams that end up having the most success, especially in the postseason. So you think about it, obviously, but again, I can't take away from what the guys that were able to go did. I thought those guys did an unbelievable job of competing at a high level and showing all of us how much it mattered.
Hey, JB.
What's up, Chris?
Do you consider this season a success?
I consider this season an improvement. Again, to win around as you've gone through where we started and continuing to build from the ground up. To win a round in the playoffs isn't easy. I thought we faced a tough challenge in that first round, obviously, and then to be able to go to 7 games and win it in a Game 7 showed a ton of growth. I think the play of our guys continued to show their growth. So I think this year was an improvement for us. You guys will judge what success looks like. But for us, I think we accomplished what we were trying to accomplish, but coming up short of a goal of, obviously winning a championship.
How does this organization take the next step?
I think I'll need some time to kind of think about that. But again, I trust Kobe in the front office that they'll make the right decisions to continue to improve this team because that's what they've always done. Year by year, they're a big piece of why this team improves. The partnership that we have, the decisions that they make. We'll talk about it, I'm sure, and we'll go from there.
Just in terms of the game itself tonight, how satisfying was it to see Marcus have such a big game, especially the history you guys have?
Yeah, I mean, I was proud of him. You know, a guy who has been kind of up and down in the rotation, but is a true professional. Always takes care of himself, puts him in position to be successful. You know, loves the game, competes his tail off. So I was proud that he had the game and the impact that he had tonight, and I know, you know, how much it means to him.
And then what statement did Evan make, not just tonight, but in this series moving forward?
I think this was a huge, you know, step and statement for Evan. You know, his ability to be what the moment needs and take advantage of, you know, the game and different matchups and things that he had, you know, all night. You know, I thought he just, you know, I thought he really went out to try to put an imprint on winning, which is what he always does. You know, like, you know, I think one of the things that, you know, we're so fortunate to have Evan is like Evan just wants to impact winning, and he'll do whatever he has to do to impact winning, and that's been true from his rookie year, and it showed even more tonight.
JB, you guys were able to really bottle up Al Horford for most of this series. What kind of changed tonight where he was able to have such a big impact for the Celtics?
He made shots, and he's a winner. I can't say enough about, you know, the way that he played tonight. Like just watching him chase down loose balls and make extra effort plays. You know, he understood the moment and has the ability on both ends of the floor to impact winning at a high level with little things, right? Knowing who he is, understanding his role. But I thought he was phenomenal tonight, just, you know, not only from a shot-making standpoint, from, you know, what it takes in the trenches and winning plays.
Coach, when you talked about Evan's impact this series, what did he show you going forward that he could potentially be a full-time starting center?
I mean, I think, you know, he is, like, he's a starter no matter what position you want to put him at. And, you know, I'm not going to get into the, you know, full-time starting center. Like, we have Jared Allen. And, you know, we love Jared Allen and what he does for this team and the combination of those two guys together. So, you know, Evan just continued to show that he's a heck of a basketball player and that he's a winner.
JB, you mentioned this being a difficult season for a variety of reasons. Was it difficult on you?
I mean, it always is, right? You take on a lot of, you know, the emotions and responsibilities of everybody that you're involved with and that you coach. And if you care about the people that you're working with, you know, it does become, you know, a burden that you feel you take on because you hate to see guys that you care about going through difficult things. You know, and that's a strength or weakness of mine, however you want to call it. You know, I think it's what has helped me become a good basketball coach is the ability to build relationship with guys. But when you build those relationships, you do take on some of those emotions, and it doesn't make it easy. But, you know, you try to do the job no matter what, the same, and give people, you know, who need it your support, and try to help them through it as much as you can.
And there's been so much conversation about your future as coach of this team. You mentioned that you want to be the coach of this team. Do you expect to be moving forward?
I mean, no one's told me I'm not. So I'll keep showing up until they tell me not to.